So last year made a video about TPMS sensors, and now this year I actually have to change one out, so I'm gonna splice some new footage in and redo the old video while our new pupper here finds a old rag and a sock and makes a mess out of my garage. Let's talk TPMS systems. So this is going to pertain to any GM vehicle that would be considered LAN11 or LAN29. And I'm going off 2006 to 2013 Impalas, 14 to 16 Limiteds, the GMT 900s like the Tahoes, Suburbans, the Yukons, Buick Lucerne. I will just say any car that has this style radio, this will apply to. From like 2006 up until 09 or 10, you could program the sensors right from your driver info center. From 11 on, you're going to need, it will behoove you to buy one of these here tools I will link in the description, show you how to use it in a bit. You're going to want a valve core tool. This is an OEM sensor. The new ones are a little shorter. This here is a TPMS sensor rebuild kit. Basically, it's just this new valve stem and a new screw. When I bought them, I bought a 12 pack. It was cheaper. Do it that way. Oh, and you'll need one of these valve stem pullers. And a T10 Torx, either with a nut driver or a 1/4 inch open end wrench. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is what these replacement sensors look like, and they are AC Delco. So I'm gonna leave my valve stems on my wheels because they're only a couple years old, but as I might have demonstrated, you undo this screw and it separates the stem from the sensor. That's this bit, by the way, is a Torx T10. Yep, T10. You can see how it separates easy. And you got to make sure that you orient your valve stem when you put it in, because it does make a difference. This does seat in a certain way. But there's my replacement. 7-month-old Beagle causing havoc in the garage. First thing you want to do is take your cap off and remove the valve stem. Remove the core from your valve stem. Be careful because it'll shoot out. And let the tire air down. If you have air down, I will say I have these aftermarket rims that I successfully installed the rubber valve stems in the GM TPMS sensors. So it can be done. Now that the air's out of the sucker, I happen to have one of these Harbor Freight tire changers. It was like 40 bucks. I have drop-in anchors in my garage floor that I can install and remove it easily. But if you do not have one of these, it's easy to break the bead on your tire. Check YouTube, there's videos. But basically, you're gonna wanna, you don't wanna break it right next to the sensor. Just get it real close. Generally what I do is I go around the whole thing, get it front and back, and then you can get it loose, and then your tire will be loose enough to where you put enough pressure on this here and hold down on it, you can reach under and change that sensor out. So this time out I actually got the bead broken. I always label my wheels where I'm going to put them in the spring. Do the same on my winter wheels. So I just put it away from the stem and I got her popped. I'm just going to go carefully around the wheel. Try not to rip my plastic dip off here. Blooper reel. Okay, we'll save that for the blooper reel. But I can actually push down without having to go around this whole damn thing. What I want to do here, I'm gonna get this just to the side of the sensor, press down on it. We'll get the camera in for a close-up. Okay, we're zoomed in. I'm gonna get my tools ready to take the old sensor off. Got the new one there. Now you can, let's see, can you see that on camera? Oh, it's one of my new ones that went dead. Here I thought it was one of the old ones. Huh. Now, I'm going to try to get this down in here. Might need to get a shorter wrench. Okay, let's start this up again. I'm pushing this way the hell down so I can get in on it. Just get in there. I think what I'm going to do is sit on this damn thing. There we go. It'll come back to me. Screws on there. Wow. I might have to replace this ballast. On there. Just get it started. I can unscrew it the rest of the way. Okay. Screws out, sensors out. Let's see. I don't even know if this is on the camera or not. This is one of the replacement ones. Cut the old valve stem off. Get your new kit. Poke your new stem through the... Poke this through the underside of the rim. Put a little of that soapy water on here. Attach your little tool on here. And basically what this does, we'll attach it on here. You just put it down against your rim. Maybe put a block of wood there and it'll lever it through and it'll snap it in place. Only got 3 years out of it. Kind of disappointing. That new one. Oh, that's being stubborn. Should just snap right on there. There it goes.
wrench on there. Get her good and snug. I really hope the camera's picking all this up. Okay, she's snug. Now we'll carefully get the bead back over that. Okay, now that I got that out of there, we'll playing around. Now what I like to do, let's see if we're in frame here. I'll just take the tire and bounce it. Try to get the bead to quasi-seat back on the rim. Just get it close. Just so when you throw some air in it, it'll air up. Now, throw the valve stem back in. Okay, I got that valve stem in and tight. And now we'll air her up. This bead should seat. You're gonna hear a pop. Boom, there we go. Let's get this on here and see where we're at. Now see, we got a ways to go. Well, you get the gist. I like to throw my summer wheels to 40. So now on these LAN11 vehicles, especially the 2010s and up, you're going to need this tool. And how you get into your programming, you have to insert your key, turn it on, then hold down the lock and unlock buttons. The doors will lock. Now you got tire learning active. Now take your tool, the little end of it, you're going to hold it right by the valve stem and you're going to hold down the button till the horn honks. Now you'll see your signal light lights up where you need to go. You start on the driver's side front and then you go to the passenger side front. This light will light up. After the horn honks, it's going to go to the passenger side rear. So same thing, hold this. Okay, now we move to the rear. Now see the lights on? Side rear. Now when this one's done, it's going to honk twice. Now it's done. Now you'll know they are oriented correctly and they're programmed to the car. So, final thoughts from 2020. I'm kind of disappointed in these. These were brand new 3 years ago, and they died last fall. And it just so happens the only ones they have available for purchase are these now. And these were the part numbers. That's all you can get now. So I don't know. I might see if there's any way I can change the batteries in these. I don't think you can. They're sealed up pretty good. They were relatively cheap enough. It's just the hassle of having to change them out. And again, I got a $40 tire changer from Harbor Freight. Anchored some drop-in anchors in my garage floor. Easy enough, cheap enough. I mean, just a shade tree. I think your average shade tree could afford that, provided they have their own garage. And then I got this Craftsman compressor I've had forever. Compressors are cheap, and this thing is cheap enough. I mean, if you're a shade tree, it's good stuff to have in your arsenal. Especially if you're like me and you you have a set of winter tires and a set of summer tires. But anyways, that'll conclude this one. Thanks for checking out my videos. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe out there, stay healthy. We'll see you in the next video.